Okay. All right. All right. All right. Yes, we have chosen friendship in space in 4K and full HD. Yeah. What's going on? What is going on, people? This game must be like Persona 5 Royal. It's kind of like Shoto's in Smash. Nah, you will come to find that it's not quite that deep in some respects, but in others it's every bit as deep, if not deeper. Uh it's an interesting one.
AD 2064. Planet Earth was on the brink of destruction. Clashes between the World Republic Federation and the various nations that opposed it sparked the
You
outbreak of
ordered
World
pizza
War
because you
III.
wanted soda, but didn't
Weapons
want
of
to drive
mass
to the store.
destruction,
I'm doing
deployed
good.
with complete impunity, raised the
Hopefully
land
you
on the
enjoy
blink
your
of an
pizza when you
eye.
get it.
People believed it was the end of the world.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
The dire situation forced the two opposing factions to
Yeah.
negotiate a ceasefire, reaching an agreement in
See,
only
plus
2 weeks.
rigging all
However,
the time.
the
Yeah,
war
that's
may have
about right.
ended, but its effects remained. With the deteriorating
Just
environment,
got Bloodstained
Earth's
and River City
population
Girls
was
on Steam
drastically
sale.
reduced.
Thanks, best
Those who
based
survived
guessing
the
right.
conflict lived
Who's
a
Eagle Me?
confined existence, trapped in
Eh?
underground cities.
Enjoy those. They're good.
Countries joined together to form the Greater United Nations and turn their eyes skyward to space. With the establishment of the USTA, or Universal Science and Technology Administration, man began to seek new worlds beyond the stars. AD 2087, the first year of the new space date calendar. Thanks to the success of Professor Trillis Bachtine's warp drive experiments, mankind's dream inched ever closer to reality. The USTA secretly began to implement its
Might stream later
SRF
today. You're
project,
addicted
the
to my
Space
friend is
Reconnaissance
Pedro.
Force. Space Date 10.
Well,
At
if I'm
last,
not
the first
still
official
stuck in
SRF
the Star
mission.
Ocean loop, I'll tune in. I'm probably gonna be at this for a minute though.
This moon base will be the start of our travels. I bet they're rehashing all this stuff at the ceremony. All right, guess I better be going.
Edge? I knew you'd be here.
Boy, I just can't get away from you, can I, Raimi?
How long do you think we've known each other? I know all your hiding places, Edge.
Yeah, you've been hanging on to me for as long as I can remember. Remember how you'd always cry when I wasn't around? Sure took the fun out of playing hide and seek with you.
That was ages ago. How long are you going to keep treating me like a child?
As long as you're so quick to flare up like that, I guess. If you're here, I guess the departure ceremony's over, huh? Anyway, there's still some time left until we take off. I'm gonna work out a few kinks in the battle simulator.
Sure.
The battle simulator.
Hey,
That thing
wait
we're
a
not
second.
gonna do.
You skipped the ceremony on purpose, didn't you?
Yeah, well, I thought I was gonna be able to meet a real hero. I might have gone if Commander Kenny was there, but Shimada's pontificating would just put me to sleep.
That's USTA Deputy Director Shimada to you.
Besides, I didn't want to see Crow gloating over his success anyway. It just really bugs me.
And you call me childish. You just better not be late for launch preparations, you hear?
Raimi's the best. Hey, yeah, the crit machine. Oh, we have to do the battle simulator. Oh no, no we don't. Never mind. Exit.
SRF 001 through 004, commencing auxiliary engine power adjustment.
You imbeciles! Are you trying to make me look bad?
Sir,
Nah, you
we're
got that
terribly
handled
sorry,
yourself.
sir. It won't happen again. Please accept our most sincere apologies.
Think you and the MC are gonna get along? You're right, exactly, Slim.
Home Base Commander Stephen D. Kenny, reporting from Earth, sir.
Ha! A rather leisurely return for the great Earth hero, Lightspeed Kenny, wouldn't you say? It hardly bodes well for the commander of such an important mission to miss his own departure ceremony.
My apologies, Deputy Director Shimada. Truly, I am blessed with a superior of vast kindness and understanding to have been assigned trivial duties at a time like this.
Very well. I leave the rest to you. I'm exhausted, Commander. I had to oversee the ceremony in your place, you know. In any case, the guests seemed pleased. It made for a fine dawn to the age of space exploration.
A number of governmental officials were expected to attend the ceremony, sir. The presence of the commander would have just been a distraction. I'm sure that was his concern.
It doesn't matter. The ceremony is just a formality anyway. We'll celebrate their departure from here. Yes, their departure.
Press R2 while moving, force your character to walk. You can also press square while running to sprint for a short distance. Yeah. I really love that sprint is an option in this. Just want to point that out. If I were knowledgeable enough in the game, it would be something I would consider. But I definitely don't have that knowledge on deck. A lore run. I would not recommend that. Because this game has it has lore for ages. Now bear in mind, I love that about this game. I do, but just that menu alone, it tells you a lot. There's a dictionary. And you can just aggregate a bunch of stuff. I mean a bunch of stuff. Edge's last name. Yeah, I mean, his last name is, as a friend pointed out earlier today, very 80s. Yeah. Menus kind of remind you of Golden Sun. It's been ages since I've seen Golden Sun. I can't say anything about that myself. Now you want to play Golden Sun?
Huh? What's that?
Boo!
Ah!
Gotcha! Hey there, kid. It's nice to meet ya. You're Edge, right? Of course you are. You don't have to tell me. Anyway, greetings from USTA headquarters, little old me. The name's Welch. As you can see, I'm a bashful little girl. I'll be the one supporting you from Earth, okay? This'll be fun. Looking forward to working with ya. Cheers! What is it, Edge? What's with that look on your face? Oh, you don't mind if I use your first name? Nah, of course you don't.
No,
Boy, is this one indecisive or what? Yeesh. Hey, you need a good poke in the eyes, is that it? Come here. Poke, poke.
Hey! Hold up a sec! Oh, man. I heard each ship would be getting support from Earth, but I never imagined anything like this.
Didn't think your support would be so cute, did you? Anyway, from here on out, I got your back, man. Straight to the fiery depths of hell!
That's really not the kind of thing I want to be hearing before takeoff.
Relax, you'll be fine. Let's see now. Your first destination
Welch
is...
Zero Chili,
Eos,
full of
right?
juicy memes. Welch is
Fortunately,
cool.
the unmanned exploration craft didn't report
She's a
anything
troll.
dangerous
She's a
out there,
giant
like
troll.
Giant outer space bugs or whatever. So yeah, no worries. Go for broke, Edge.
Is this the kind of support we're to expect, ma'am?
Ma'am, what am I, your mother? We're gonna be together for a while, kid, so let's dispense with the formalities. Looks like you got another call. Oh well, enough lovers patter for now. Talk to you later.
Yo, Edge. Edge, hey! Don't just cut the transmission like that!
This channel is not for communication with the captain of the Calnus, sir. Or is there something a common crew member can do for you? Captain Crow F. Almedio of the SRF-001 Aquila?
Pretending to be all dutiful doesn't suit you, Edge. You skipped the departure ceremony, didn't you?
Who cares? It's got nothing to do with you.
Raimi was upset. You really can be a pain sometimes, you know that?
You done?
Look, just don't be too hard on her, okay? Seeing the two of you fight makes your big bro so sad.
We're not actually fighting. And would you quit with the theatrics already? It's really irritating.
Yeah. Hey, come on, Edge. Does it really bug you that much that I made Captain?
Actually, no, it doesn't. In fact, I think it's only natural you were promoted. It's just... You're getting so far ahead of me.
You really haven't changed at all. Still the same kid you were back in school and at the academy. I'm not as far ahead as you might think. There's no need for you to rush yourself.
Goodbye.
Wait a second. Edge, you realize just how important our duties are with the SRF, don't you? Everyone shares
How's
the
it
same
going, people?
responsibility, captain or not. Look, we're all in the same boat here. I'm just as nervous as you are.
Captain Almedio nervous? What, we expecting meteor showers tomorrow?
This isn't a joke. Look, Edge, how should I put this? Let's both give it our all, huh?
Yeah, Let's.
Great. Well, that's all I got for now. Looks like it's almost time. Bon voyage!
Bon voyage? We're going to the same place. Oh well. Suppose I can't stay mad forever.
Look, Edge, I don't got
All
time
right,
for
then.
this. I'm one of the
Let's get
beautiful
the show on the
people.
road.
So, addressing comments,
All hands in position.
yes,
SRF
there's a lot about
003
this
Calnus.
remaster that's
Initiate
actually
launch
technically
procedures.
really
Roger.
crazy. Not the least of which is the fact that it's one of the very few remasters that said, hey, if there's like PC-based
So,
settings
this
and
is
whatnot, you can change
Dear
all that
heirs,
on the
we
console
charge
version.
these children with the future of our species. Let us salute the departure of our seeds of hope.
001, Aquila, launch preparations complete. 002, Belena to follow.
You've all been trained well. Keep a steady hand and perform as you always have.
Crow is
The time to step forward is upon
not
us.
quite redhead Sephiroth.
Brave pioneers charged with the destiny of mankind, about to depart
The look is
for
there.
space unknown. I pray for the success of your journey.
Yeah, how's it going, Cheese? Thank you for tuning in too. And then Big Bro took a detour for his probably evil deeds. Nah, Crow's on the level. Crow's pretty cool. But Crow is going to trying to attain
001
perfect
Aquila,
hair
launch confirmed.
saturation by any means necessary.
002,
He doesn't
Belena,
need
preparing
to
launch.
obtain it. He's got it.
002, Belena, launch confirmed.
SRF 003 Calnus. Engage!
Yeah, thank you
Yes,
for
sir.
sharing.
Initiating launch.
It's much appreciated. Operation Full Follicles. Just like every other game you see me stream that isn't a fighting game, you have no clue about this game, so it should be fun. Yeah, well, hopefully you enjoy the watch. Star Ocean: The Last Hope is a very lengthy one, so that means this is going to be one of those multi-day kind of things, right? I'm fine with this. I actually enjoy this game quite a bit. This of course means that there may be like grinding segments I do off screen if need be, right? And you know, next time I come back around, all of that will have been covered. This the originally PS2 Star Ocean? Nah, this is
120 seconds
the
to
one that was
warp out.
on the
Gravity
Xbox
balance,
360
ship
and
functions,
PS3.
all normal. Prepare for warp out.
Finally, Eos. And I'm gonna be the first to take that one small step onto the surface.
You really are just a big kid, Edge.
Hey, it's a big deal for a guy, all right? An honor.
Edge, be careful to keep the ship stable when we warp out.
Yeah, just ignore me, why don't you?
I mean, that's kind of important, Edge, to be fair. You really don't want to go careening off into space on your initial launch. Like, let's not mess that up.
I'm getting a gravity reading. There's a meteor-like object crossing our planned trajectory. But from this distance, I can't confirm any gravity wave interference.
I don't know, sounds kind of fun.
Meteor.
Not in the Star Ocean universe, it's not.
The unidentified object has passed us. I'm
Just
detecting
got
some
my
minor
space
fluctuations
license
in the
time to
gravitational
get
field.
turned.
A meteor affecting our gravitational field? Isn't that strange?
Yeah. Kelnus, commencing warp out. 10
First small
seconds to
step on the
warp out.
planet has a need for a first slip up, you know? I don't know. I mean, it's kind of bound to happen, but it's gonna happen really when they get there.
Status report! There's a fluctuation inside our wormhole, sir! An abnormal gravity wave is spreading fast! It's producing an error in our subspace flight tracer!
Too late! We can't avoid it!
What? Captain, interference from the gravity wave is spreading throughout the wormhole. Our planned warp out point has disappeared. We're gonna lose our navigational coordinates.
Damn. What
Oops.
about the other 4 ships?
No idea, sir! I'm not detecting them in subspace!
Guess that screw up came a little earlier than
Input a new
expected.
coordinate axis. We've got to initiate an emergency warp out.
Raimi, I'll handle 3, 5, and 9. You take the rest.
Coordinate access input complete.
Warp out preparations complete!
Edge!
Everything's ready. Captain!
Emergency warp out. All hands, brace for impact.
Pull up Earth support Laura Bailey for help. Get that man some sun. You want to be careful with wishes like that in Star Ocean. Somebody will end up flying directly into the sun. And then, you know, oof. I went by the sun for a tan, nothing serious.
Damn. Did we crash land?
A quick sear is good for the skin. Gee, great job, Ed. So, the plus side is they made it to the planet they meant to make it to, right? They got there. They're alive. But the minus side, oof, everything else.
Raimi? Raimi! Raimi, wake up!
Edge.
Thank God we're all safe. At least no one's critically wounded. Let's be grateful for small mercies. I'm issuing new directives. Status report.
Damage to the ship is severe. The Calnus is in very serious condition, sir. However, based on my analysis of the data, I can say with confidence that we've arrived on planet Eos.
All right, we made it after all.
Please, continue.
We're not the only ones who crash-landed, sir. I've detected other ships in the vicinity that probably encountered the warp anomaly. The Calnus is here. Here's the Balena and Dent de Leon. And the Aramia.
First, let's join the Balena and Dent de Leon crews. Once we're back in operating condition, we'll request further instructions from USTA headquarters. Any questions?
Captain, what do you think happened to the Aquila?
It appears the Aquila attempted an emergency warp out as well, but I'm afraid that's the only information we currently have.
Well, there's your answer on the Aquila. It concerns me, but there's nothing we can do right now. We have to concentrate on the task in front of us. The repair crew should prioritize subspace communication functions. We can't do anything without comms. I need those repairs completed double time. Understood?
Yes, sir.
Mr. Maverick.
Sir.
I'd like you to scout the area around the ship and make sure we're safe here.
Yes, sir.
Scout the area, make sure we're safe. So, just kind of, you know, like look around, because goodness, this game is still like really pretty. It could do without all the bloom. There's so much bloom, but it's a very pretty game. Look, gotta talk to random people and search around. Turn down the bloom, devs, please. Yeah, they really kind of overdid it on the bloom stuff. It's actually kind of nuts. Somebody accidentally added double bloom. Oh yeah, like I said, it's actually really crazy that like how well the game holds up, because you got to remember it's an Xbox 360 / PS3 era game, and it's like, it's not to say that games from those systems looked bad or anything, not at all, not in the least, because I mean, hey. They were last gen, right? But goodness, you look at the overall graphical fidelity of something like this, and it's like, even compared to a lot of other things, this looks really nice. So that explains all the bloom then, got it. Starship games have always looked good in the era they came out in. By the way, have I ever played Rogue Galaxy? I have not. Sounds like Star Wars to you. Goodness, could you imagine something like a Star Wars lightsaber battle, but like the lightsabers have like a bloom effect? Do not give Star Wars devs any ideas, please. I don't have to. It'll happen. Rogue Galaxy is another good sci-fi RPG, but it's from the PS2 era, so put that into consideration if you ever decide to pick it up on sale, etc., etc. I mean, I'll keep it in mind. I have heard dividing things about that game. I'll put it that way. Well, I believe we've just generally looked around as much as we can. Rendezvous with the Belena and Danthelion crews and work with them to explore the local surroundings. So we actually have to explore further out. Good. Good to know. Forget about Rogue Galaxy. Music's pretty good. It makes you feel like you just stepped off a ship onto a new planet that isn't Earth. Yeah, like Star Ocean does a very good job with its music and atmosphere. Definitely agree on that. Right now, you're just waiting for some level 80 Dino Beams to insta-kill me on some Xenoblade BS. Nah, that's not happening here.
The Calnus actually held up pretty good, huh?
Yeah.
You're surprised it took this long for Fast and Furious to become a meme?
Do you think Crow is okay?
I do. He's not the type to let something like this do him in.
Yeah, you're right. I'm sure he's fine.
Anyway, how are things looking out here?
It's just like the exploration craft reported. The environment on this continent seems perfectly suitable for human habitation. There's lots of primitive gymnospermae like these ferns and cycads. The climate is subtropical and, well, to put it in Earth terms, it's a lot like the Jurassic period.
The Jurassic? Think we'll run into any dinosaurs?
Come on, the exploration report didn't say anything about any large-scale life forms.
Raimi!
What? What is that thing?
Some kind of bug?
No way!
What is it? Hey, attack already! Stay back! Let's get out! Stay back! Get away!
No!
Railguns have no effect? Raimi, get back to the Calnus and bring backup.
The power of family didn't help against the Dom lied. Don't do anything stupid, she says.
I'm taking at least one of those legs home with me!
Huh?
Did that work?
You heard him.
Good.
He's
So
taking
then
at
I'm
least
totally
one of
invincible.
those legs home with him.
And that means I can do this!
Bring it on! We're just getting started!
Realistically, Edge would probably be dead. There's multiple of these things. Let's see. Gotta remember my controls. Okay.
Now you'll see what I'm made of!
Ah,
All right,
okay.
nice job!
And they're smaller than what the cutscenes show. Yes, that's the other thing for sure. Those things were massive in the cutscenes. It's like that's a big thing. Broken metal cutting blade. Yes, there are combos in this. Actual like juggles and stuff. Sliding out about the stars, prepping for your stream. Cool. Cool. Hopefully you have a good stream, Slim. Appreciate you dropping by. Gonna try and get Celestial with just Kai on PC. Because reasons. Oh, I know for you that is that's gonna be rough. Cause Kai is not the
Hey,
most
How
interesting
long
to
do you
you.
plan on staying mad?
You big jerk. I said not to do anything stupid. I'm not letting you off of this.
That's what I've been trying to explain, sir! We never heard about any dangerous life forms here!
Securing a safe environment and eliminating threats to colonization. These are part of the SRF's duties as well, are they not?
At this point, we have no choice but to request aid from the military and
Don't
strengthen
be
our...
ridiculous! Do you think I'd let those blockheads meddle in this?
People are dying here!
Edge.
What we need here
From
are
the preface
results.
chart you did last week,
Danger,
he was dead last.
sacrifice,
Yeah,
it's
see?
all
I
part of
already
the
knew.
process. In any case, I don't have time to sit here listening to your petty complaints. Of course, I'd hate to be thought of as a cold-hearted superior who's all talk. So I've already contacted them for you.
Them? You don't mean the...
You'll be receiving their assistance shortly. Until then, I expect you to follow standard SRF operating procedure. Over and out.
Them? Who's them?
Hmm.
I'll explain everything in due time. For now, well done, Mr. Maverick. You're the only man who wasn't seriously injured by that creature.
Thank you, sir. It was just luck. May I ask if we've been able to contact the other ships yet?
I'm sorry to say the Aquila remains a question mark.
Sir, what about the Aramia? We know it's here on Eos.
We lost the Aramia's tracer signal earlier. It vanished.
Vanished? But you don't think...
The possibility certainly exists.
You love the
but
mix-up.
let's not jump
Yo,
to
it's dangerous
conclusions
out here.
yet.
Fathead. Prove it.
First,
Captain.
we must
I
discover
literally
what became
have
of the
dead
Aramia.
bodies. Fathead.
Mr. Maverick,
So, and your
I'd
point?
like you to search for the Aramia.
Me? Sir?
It will undoubtedly be dangerous, but at this point...
Edge.
Understood. Edge Maverick, reporting for reconnaissance duty.
Good luck finding the rest of the main character's right sleeve.
Why did you accept such a dangerous assignment so quickly? And now you say you're going out there alone? Come on, Edge. That's just reckless.
I can't just leave our people alone out there.
Yes, yes. Main character is Edge Maverick.
I have to get going, Raimi.
Yeah, let's.
Yeah. Wait, what? Where do you think you're going?
I'm coming with you. And before you ask, yes, I already have Captain Grafton's leave.
Are you kidding? You were just going on about how dangerous it is.
And that's why I'm coming. To make sure you don't do anything else stupid.
What? That has been known to happen?
I said I wasn't letting you off, remember?
What exactly do you think you're going to do if we have to fight another one of those bug things?
I'll be able to hold my own as long as I have this.
So, you think that'll do the trick, huh? Well, I guess you were at the top of your archery class. All right, I'm counting on you, partner.
That's more like it.
At least Edge acknowledges his mistakes.
That's where the Aramia is.
Let's go.
Yeah. At least there's that. So, let's see. Want to use maybe. Because if rail guns don't work, rail bow will. Her rail bow. Edge, look, I'm going out for some Wendy's. Raimi, I'm coming because last time you didn't get my nuggets. Edge, I'm gonna be real. I ate them on the way last time. Oof. That's an instantaneous folding right there. Just immediate origami. It's like you spent money to get stuff, probably my money, and then you ate it on the way. Nah, we have things to discuss. The way Edge has been presented, I wouldn't be surprised in the slightest. The real Laura Raimi gives Edge crap. Alright, so now with all the cutscene nonsense out of the way, we can explore more of the area.
Well,
Not bad. I said I was counting on you, didn't I?
She just one-shotted that thing. We're not at the point yet where she can do something like that. She'll definitely get there, but as of right now, nah.
Here we go.
You better not keep this OKO crap to just cutscenes if you're gonna flex like this. Yeah, exactly my point. A tease. Nice one, game. Right, because it's like that. She'll get there. Raimi's actually pretty crazy.
All right, let's keep this up.
Like, you ever known of a character to actively get a nerf between one version of a game and another? Cause that's Raimi. That's Raimi. Raimi's a crit machine in this game. She naturally has the highest critical rate in the entire game. And the thing about like how she generally functions is because like everything she does is far away, and if she's just landing crits most of the time at like later levels, there's a lot of stuff that's just not going to reach her. And she has loads of skills that she'll get later on that let her do multiple hits, let her juggle from a distance. She is absolutely monstrous. She used up her OP shot in one scene, and now she has to recharge. Right?
Come on, let's do this.
Just keep
Edge is over here suffering. Jesus. Let's take control of Edge here for a second, because oof. Oh, that's what happened. Yeah. They actually went into their rush mode. Which, that's a thing. The rush mode mechanic in this game is something that your party and the enemy party actually shares. After taking so much damage, you can activate rush mode, which increases attack power and just gives you armor as long as rush mode is active. So early levels rush mode nonsense is it's pretty invaluable to a lot of things. Yeah, that's also OP nerf.
Come on, now's our chance.
Yep, see, that's rush mode right there. Oh, he turned around.
The next fight won't be this easy, will it? Maybe now I can be of some help to everyone.
Yep. The early levels of the game are a bit of a grind because of just an imbalance in the beginning, really. Oh yeah, Raimi's definitely gonna be the carry up until probably until like the midway point in the game. You also don't heal to full when leveled, so yeah. Yeah, the way like general healing works in this, it depends on the bonus board that you have on the side there.
Wonderful. I'm so glad everyone's safe.
When you actually like take out enemies in various ways, you get bonus board slots filled up on the side. Depending on what you get on the bonus board, that actually dictates we're gonna hit the escape option on this fight. Depending on the bonus board nodes that you manage to activate, you will get bonuses after the fight. And that will dictate how much you heal, how much experience you get. There's a lot. Kinda like that.
I was just getting warmed up. Bring 'em on.
Yes, the obligatory booty windscreen, because we got a female in the party. Listen, it's weird in this one, right? Because it's only with Raimi. It's only with Raimi, and it's very, very often. Like, goodness, if she's the one who gets the last hit in a battle, like, it's almost all the time. It happens very often.
Just keep your
Come on, let's do this. Here I come.
One of the devs was horny on me.
diligence.
I wouldn't doubt it. I would not doubt it. They were probably very, very happy with the way that Raimi's overall model came out. And it's like, no, we gotta focus on this.
Come on, let's do this. Eat this.
Rush mode being activated in mid juggle.
I was just getting warmed up. Bring 'em on. Now that's what I'm talking about.
It's her, we gotta add a camera to the booty. Look how many polygons I put there. The work's gotta be exposed. Oh, he came to greet me at the door.
Let's do this.
And the other one's in rush mode. Huh? She had handled.
I'm so glad everyone's diligence.
So, about those Raimi nerfs that I mentioned earlier. We're gonna hit the escape button. Like I said, she had the highest crit rate out of like everyone in the party, period. She still does, right? But the thing is, in the original Star Ocean The Last Hope, Raimi actually got some pretty powerful moves very early in. And the only thing that really held you back from being able to just absolutely dump damage on enemies and whatnot was your MP. And that wasn't much of a limitation. If you were smart about it, it wasn't too much of a limitation. So, aside from adjusting her crit rates at early levels, they also made it a point to say you can only get certain techniques after a certain point in the game. Just to make sure she was properly neutered.
Wonderful. I'm so glad everyone's safe.
They nerfed everything but the booty. They were like, yeah, we kind of overdid it here. Hold on. Let's tone this down just a little.
Come on, let's do this.
Just keep your cool and we'll be fine.
I do hate that your overall ability to launch an enemy has to do directly with like how close you are to them.
The next fight won't be this easy.
Like it makes sense, but for someone like Raimi, whose default attacks have to do with her bow, it's just slightly annoying. Raimi win rate is a bit too high. We gotta turn it down. Yeah. That was about the mindset.
Just keep your cool.
Come on. Here I come.
Blindsides definitely come in handy. And very nice damage increase on blindsides.
The next fight won't be this easy, will it?
Yep, when you do blindsides, most subsequent attacks during a blindside flurry are crits. So if you can successfully get a blindside, definitely abuse it. Kinda like that. Thanks, Raimi. Thanks a lot.
fight won't be this easy, will it?
Love how they swivel their heads. They definitely do. They are extra confused when the blind side goes off.
All right, let's keep this up.
Now's the time to
Come on, now's the
They look everywhere but behind it. They really do. That he split.
Here I come.
Come on.
Here I come. I was just getting warmed up.
Start stacking up those critical finish kills and get the experience bonus from that.
Now that's what I'm talking about.
Speed up leveling in the early going.
just keep your cool.
Hold on, Piston needs to go.
Here I come.
Wonderful. I'm so glad everyone's safe. Diligence, diligence.
Yep, working on the EXP grind.
Come on, now's our chance. Here I come.
You almost got a full EXP board for that.
I was just getting warmed
5
up.
more nodes.
Bring 'em on.
And of course, one of those bug enemies. Let's avoid that. We get turned around. I think we did. The bugs are bugging you. And I'll let you have that one. Because I'm in a decent mood currently. Oh shoot, I get to stay. Ah, bigger bugs. Nice. Not unsorted band yet, chat. You gotta deal with me a little while longer. Unsorted. Nah, you're fine now, Neki.
Now's the time to strike.
Come on, now's our chance. Here I come.
Oh, that hit behind. I did not expect that.
Here I come. Here I come.
Yeah, that was just gonna be bad. Let's kind of swap to Raimi so we can keep her from actually dying here. And do this. Ah, not enough MP. Cool. As long as Edge isn't over there just suffering, we should be fine. No, he turned around with it. Fair enough.
I was just getting warmed up. Bring 'em on.
Yep, ambush mechanics. Yes. Waiting for a JRPG to have ambush mechanics, then have them use it to ambush the player off of a boss fight.
I must become stronger.
Well, you're kind of looking at that RPG. There's a boss fight later on that's just ambush after ambush. It's pretty gross. It's actually one of the most infamous fights in this entire game. Ooh, there's a healing point over there. That's very good. First we'll grab this harvesting point.
Here we go.
That sounds so evil, you love it. Yeah, like it's an infamous boss battle. Like, people definitely needed to get like guides and everything to prep for that fight. There's a fight about the halfway point in the game where you have to fight a bunch of like shadows, like shadow soldiers, and they just keep ambushing you over and over and over, and they're like unusually strong.
I was just getting warmed up. Bring 'em on.
Maybe now I can be of some help to everyone.
People were not happy with that fight. Let's see. Yeah, we can go for this. Give it a shot. That ought to clear some stuff.
The next fight won't
Yeah.
be this easy, will it?
How's it going, Incident? And yes, Star Ocean, The Last Hope. One thing I appreciate is everyone has their own blind side animation. Pretty good. Day off work due to a weekend holiday. Nice. Hopefully you enjoy it. Yeah, no, like everybody you get in the party has their own blind side animation. If you see with Raimi, she's very acrobatic. Just somersaults all over the place. Edge is he's just gonna run around you. He literally runs a circle around you. Funny, you just finished playing a game on RPG Maker that's basically anime Star Trek a little while ago. Well, there's basically the premise of Star Ocean. Like, all of them, pretty much. Space exploration. .exe. Sometimes you're not going to do a lot of space exploration, but yeah. But in general, like you're tasked with going around and finding new planets. And doing the whole, like, space management thing, where you're, like, having to dictate whether or not you should get involved in planetary matters. Yeah. You're right. Yeah. The foreshadowing is strong, right? But that covers the whole series. That kind of thing always happens with space-related stuff, sci-fi stuff, right? Gonna need you to stop bullying Raimi. Gonna need that to happen. Good old Prime Directive that gets talked about and sometimes outright ignored. Yeah, it's a massive thing in the Star Ocean games, to the point where it has its own, like, dictionary entry, right? They have literal, like, set guidelines, and it's a plot point. It's a plot relevant thing. I think it's pretty cool that they actually go out of their way to establish that kind of lore. It's kind of nutty. We'll hit the save point, then we'll jump down. Because now that we have a healing point, it's a good way to get some early level grinding done, if need be, at some point. How's it going, Hiberius? You never got to play this one, mostly played 2 and 3. The Last Hope's good. It's lengthy, And there are certainly some things, story-wise, that are a bit to some people, right? Characters, for the most part, are likable enough, I would say. If a little stiff at times. But, you know, plot is kind of standard fare. Nothing utterly mind-blowing. But you have enough drama to carry things. And sufficient character interactions and whatnot to establish character personalities. Yeah, there's a decent amount to it. But the big thing about this one is the gameplay. The gameplay in this one is really cool. Let's see, you doing okay? You just got your, or you still haven't gotten your work laptop. Anything, any particular reason that's being held up? The courier is the reason. What happened with integrity and faithlessness?
Maybe now I can be of some help.
Integrity and faithlessness is not a good one, unfortunately. It's got some nice things going on with it, but it's a step backwards as far as like Star Ocean games go. It could certainly be better. Increase damage to blast, and now we'll keep you on BP. And no, y'all are fine. Let's see. Oh yeah, Star Ocean 5, it just came and went and no one cared, which was odd. People cared that it was bad, if you recall correctly. Yeah, that's what people cared about. It's because Star Ocean 4, right, this one in particular, it did a lot of things that made it simultaneously enjoyable and irritating for certain people, right? Especially fans of the series. It was a strong entry. It was a pretty strong entry overall. But there were things that people preferred from older games. But nobody really pushed against the combat in this. Like, the combat's actually like a high point, right? That being said, Star Ocean 5 rolls it back to older games.
Hang in there.
And not in a
Did
good
the
way.
other ships make it? Be careful. The insects aren't the real danger.
How's it going, Kyo?
What? We crash landed on the sea, made landfall, and scouted the area around us. That's when we found it.
It? What did you find?
A meteor fragment.
A meteor?
We brought it back to the ship for research, but everything just went to hell. That's why I destroyed the ship.
You destroyed your own ship?
I had no choice. Why? Why would our own men?
Your own men? Where's the rest of the crew?
happened here?
Edge,
Don't shake
okay.
the guy. He's
Please
already
try not to
dying.
talk.
This planet is far too dangerous. You've got to.
Hey, idiots like this. We found it. Just say what it is, or croak. You're like slowly dying due to sustained injuries. Just say it.
What?
What? What is that?
I love the ship designs in this
That's
game.
not one of ours.
Yeah.
They're
it looks
so
like
cool.
Some kind of transport.
Aliens.
Is this man from that ship?
Anime space elves. Designers did an amazing job. Yeah, they did. They definitely did.
Where are the others? I see. Edge and Raimi. Is that right? Wait, maybe you can't understand what I'm saying. Is there something wrong with my translator?
No, we understand you.
It would have
I've come
helped to
collect you
speak.
at the request of Mr. Grafton.
The captain?
Look out!
Huh?
What the hell is that? I don't know. But in any case, it certainly doesn't look very friendly.
No, it doesn't. Watch out, here it comes!
Oh yeah, Residents of Fate 4K exists. That game is cursed. Looking up Tri-Ace to see if they survive Star Ocean 5. Well, they are part of Square Enix, so... as far as I know, at least. Game is really good. Reminds you of Tales of, but in space. Part of the design of this is actually like pushed by the Tales of series, so it's not surprising. Yeah, right, exactly. Incidents in the know too. That would involve hooking up your PS3. Well, Star Ocean The Last Hope is actually on Steam and PS4. So that is something to consider. I hate how much you have to chip at this thing's shell. Apparently a very good 4K remaster too, yes. It's like even the console version allows you to do graphical adjustments on par with the PC. Which you typically don't get that with PC games. Or console games that came over with PC related things. You usually get the bare minimum. You get particular settings. And that's about it. Didn't they make a Star Ocean Gacha game? They did. Uh-oh. He's casting magic. Let's not get hit by ice needles, because that is not what we need. Now he has a weak point, I think. Since we got rid of the shell. That's a good thing. Let's use one of these and get some MP back. Nah, you can keep the ice needles to yourself. And boss is down. Wanted to stop by and say hi. Thanks for stopping by, Angel. Much appreciated. And the most noticeable upgrade, getting the battle scenes at full res at 60 frames per second. Last gen, it made the decision to run battle scenes at 960 by 540. Lock percentage. Yes. Last gen hardware was terrible to work with. Some of Wolf Team been shut down, but Namco had got most of the devs from there to work on what would become the first Tales game. Some of those people before or after left to form Tri-Ace or something like that. But yeah, both Tales and Star Ocean can be traced back to the almighty Wolf Team.
I must become stronger.
Yep.
Maybe now I can be of some help to everyone.
Useful experience indeed.
Is it safe?
Yeah, seems to be. Probably ought to take it back as a specimen. It might have something to do with what happened to the Aramia. Thank you. If you hadn't shown up, we'd have been in trouble.
Oh no, not at all. If anything, it is your incredible skill that is worthy of admiration. If only I was able to fight like you.
By the way, you are...
Ah, do forgive me. I haven't told you my name. I am Phase Shifa Beleth. I am an Eldarian.
An Eldarian?
That is correct. To put it in terms you might more easily understand, I am what you might call an alien.
Alien? Wait a minute. So when the captain was talking about them...
He meant you alien... Eldarians?
We Eldarians have been in contact with your
Edge
Earth
had to
for
get
somewhat more than a decade.
his racism in check
Started with
really quick.
observational crosstalk. Eventually, we were able to confirm each other's existence. I'm not surprised you two were unaware of the situation. It was a matter handled with the utmost secrecy, after all.
I see.
Our crew here was out on a planetary exploration mission, just like yourselves. Through sheer coincidence, we happened to be investigating a nearby star system. That's when your USTA contacted us for assistance. We came as quickly as possible.
Talk about astronomical odds.
No kidding. Thanks a lot. I'm Edge Maverick. You can call me Edge.
And my name is Reimi Sayonji. You can call me Reimi.
It's a pleasure to make your acquaintance. Edge? Reimi?
First of all, we'd better report back to Captain Grafton as soon as possible.
I'll be happy to take you back. Please, climb aboard.
We appreciate it, but... I'd like to scout this area a bit more before going back.
Very well. Allow me to accompany you then.
What about that?
Ah, you mean my soul? With this. It can synchronize itself with my brainwaves and return of its own accord.
Fancy.
You really are from another world, huh?
Let us be on our way then.
A ship that can synchronize with your brain waves. That's actually a nutty thing to consider. Alright, let's see. Skill boost. Also, brain that reads brainwave sounds like trouble to me. We're going to... put points into harvesting and into Sonic Thorn. Funny thing is that Wolf Team wasn't a huge RPG dev back then, as far as you know, but they had made Arcus 1 through 3 on PC or MSX way back. But the most we saw of that series over here was Arcus Odyssey or on the Genesis, which might have been a spin-off. Let's put points into Rise of the Blade. We'll use one of those. Yeah, that was a good move. There's not a healing point nearby. I'll say thank you to everybody who has like tuned in, who's been hanging out. Very much appreciated.
I must say, that wasn't very challenging.
Gonna take an early dip. You feel really tired. Yeah. Do what you gotta do, Cheese. Make sure you catch up on your rest.
Come on, now's our chance. Take this advantage.
Here goes! Here goes! This might hurt a bit.
I was just getting warmed up. Bring 'em on.
Oh my goodness, it is a very pretty game. Still like I'm still kind of like, how did they do that? It's nutty because you have to consider, like, it looked this nice back then, right? It's crazy. Ooh, we might have to hit the escape option on this one. Let's see if we can stick it
You
out.
were too careless.
Because I don't want to lose my bonus. Nice.
Wonderful. I'm so glad everyone's safe.
Yep, water effects are dope. The lighting is cool. Again, bloom is an issue. Bloom is awfully blinding. So it's like, eesh.
Here we go.
And the bump in detail brings out the extra details that weren't visible in the original release. Yeah. Yep, for sure. You know, actually, hold on. Skill boost. We'll just dump another level into harvesting. Cave has no bloom, so it's perfect. Imagine if this had more lens flare to boot. You want to be careful with too many visual effects.
Come on, now's our chance. Take this advantage.
Oh, face. I'm gonna worry about that bug.
I was just getting warmed up. Bring 'em on.
Keep adding more. Sure, let's make it literally impossible to see. We're gonna head north first. Unless this is... Oh! No, I know this cave, actually. We should be heading south, I think. We'll take this way.
Daily training is the key.
Ooh.
Now's
Okay.
the time to strike.
Take this advantage.
You've hit your first cat quota. There's a quota?
Wonderful. I'm so glad, everyone.
Like, why is there a quota?
This should be fair.
Let's do this.
Ah, I don't have the MP. Let's fix that. There we go.
I was just getting warmed up. Bring 'em on.
You gotta have at least 2. Huh? Why is there a quota? I don't understand. Alright, I see where the next destination is. Hopefully we can get there without incident. Oh! Sounded like you needed a quota, so now you made up a quota of first chat. It just sounds like you wanted an excuse to be cursed.
I must say, that wasn't very challenging. Daily training is the key.
Antidote. So, as long as FaZe is in the party, no sweating over poison stuff. Alright, nice. This is where we should be going, so we'll hit save points. You've been hit. That's an Eldarian frontline base. They're built in prefabricated units, so they don't take much time to set up on the field. It's a whole facility that they just put down just because. It's like, oh, well, we can just kind of plant this here and not have to worry too much about the resources necessary to do it. That is ultra convenient. If you get cursed now, Neki, we don't have any cure items, so you have to find a way to deal with it. Oof. Letting you know off jump, you are on your own. Part of your charm to stay cursed. You're willing to carry this burden of chat. It's not part of your burden to stay cursed. You're making it your burden to share your curse, from what it sounds like. So, I mean, there's stuff to consider here. Blueberries, blackberries. Yep, open the chest. Yeah. Valiant effort to hold this curse. Okay. We don't need any questions answered. we're good. What we do need is to heal up. So we'll hit a rest point. And now we're healed up, so we're safe.
I see. So the Aramia and her crew were... But why? There's nothing unusual.
Something definitely happened on the Aramia, sir. The surviving crewmen said as much. And then, there's the matter of the unidentified life form we encountered out there on the beach. I believe there must be some connection between them.
Supreme Commander Gagan, may I request an analysis of this object?
Very well, I'll see to it. The matter interests us greatly.
So, were you surprised? About the aliens, or rather, extraterrestrials.
Surprised is not the word, sir. Just look at this base they're constructing.
Indeed. All of this is thanks to the Aldarians' scientific capabilities.
Sir, you were aware of their existence, weren't you?
USTA Command and we captains were, yes.
So Crow knew too. He's good at that. You never can tell what secrets he's hiding.
Unlike someone I know who's like an open book.
Cute.
With matters being as they are, we've decided to join with the Eldarians in a co-exploration effort. USTA headquarters has approved the plan. Consider yourselves informed.
Sir.
Understood.
Effective immediately, I would like you to form a composite team with FaZe here.
FaZe may be young, but he has incredible potential. What he mainly lacks is experience, and this will be an excellent opportunity for him to gain some. If it's not too much trouble, may I ask you to work with him?
It's far from trouble, sir. He saved our lives with his powers. It was almost like magic.
Ah, yes. Symbology. That is but one of
How's it going, Tempo?
talents.
Thanks for the lurk.
I do hope you'll help me in bringing out the rest of them.
Yes, sir. Looking forward to it.
And I.
You all must be tired from your efforts. Feel free to get some rest. Come talk to me when you're ready to accept your next assignment.
Yes, sir.
Going to have dinner. Okay. Hopefully you will enjoy said dinner. Unmotivated Dolly into Mr. Space Elf.
Out of my way, civilian. What?
What's with him? He's scary.
That uniform. He must be with the 13th Eldarian Independent Armored Division. A captain, it would seem. I've never seen him before, but you don't hear very nice rumors about the 13th.
Man, that guy means business.
All right. Let's see. They want us to have a look around the base, I guess. So there's a little bit of irony in the guy that we just walked past, because he actually works with Edge's friend Crow. And there is going to be a point in the game a little bit later where they're going to want to figure out like Crow's whereabouts. And it's like you actually had a bead on him. His partner was right there. Do they want me to do a side quest? Pretty sure they do. Synopsis. Yep. Let's head out this way, and we're gonna go to the Countess. Because I think they'll actually maybe let me on board now, possibly? Let's see. Looks like they finished constructing the bridge just north of the base. That'll provide access to a few new areas, so keep it in mind next time you're over that way. Countess repairs are not complete. Okay, fair enough. We can look around this north area. Where did this bug come from? He wasn't there a second ago.
We must make the most of our training. Now you'll see what I'm made of.
That's how it
Next
happens.
fight won't be this easy, will it?
I was like, I went to cross the bridge. There's nothing there. Cross the bridge. Bug. Suddenly. The camera angles. Only Remy. So this game has elemental rings that you'll get. And various elemental rings actually let you explore different parts of the environment and also open certain chests. You actually cannot open many of these chests without the particular elemental ring necessary, and each elemental thing needs a charge. So you end up having to spend loads of your monetary resources to charge these rings all the time and come back and find these chests. And it's a little cumbersome sometimes. Not gonna front on that. But if you can remember where everything is and, come back for that kind of stuff, you can get some really cool stuff. Sometimes, a bit early in. Yeah, they make you spend a lot to charge those rings. So, it's that's a thing. It is pretty crazy. Alright, shops. We actually do need to buy stuff from the shops. BRB? Okay. And we need lots of fresh sage because me trying to log into my personal laptop in time for work. Windows 10. So how about we make you go through the Windows 10 services setup menu because your old choices aren't respected. Oof. That is unfortunate. I'm gonna sell a couple of those. So one of these. There's a Microsoft way of doing things. Wait until they make us get Windows 11. Oh, I forgot about the books. Oh no. Oh, that's irritating. Ah yes, Windows 11, the operating system that you think has a DirectX 12 requirement.
I can't keep being a nuisance forever.
All right, let's keep this up.
Let's see. Trying to ignore Windows 11 at the moment. We really need the first aid skill. It's very good. The issue is our money, because yeesh. First aid is it's worth, but what it does to the pockets this early in. Sobs and Mr. Krabs. We'll give it to Edge, because he's gonna go in and do a lot of things in close, even if I'm not controlling him, so it would be good for him to have. Let's see. Level up Sonic Thorn some more. Earthblade. Okay, yep, that's fine. Hedge, well, I learned some of this this magic stuff. He probably would, like, make a slip up like that. And that's the bad thing, right? You can kind of see it. He admits himself he's prone to doing and saying some stupid things at times. So it's like, oh, well, Yep, let me talk to him again.
I've got new instructions for you. Come.
Sir.
Left, 2. Right, 1. Clear. Steady, steady.
I really love the ship designs in this game.
Good.
Wow, they repaired the Calnus.
Wow, it was trashed, and they fixed it in such a short time. Incredible.
So this is Eldarian technology.
This way. design concept behind the warp drives we use in our ships actually comes from Eldar. The Eldarians' technology far surpasses our own. They have a warp technique employing subspace bubbles, one we couldn't implement. We had to use wormholes. What you see before you now are the fruits of that technology made real. The hull may not have changed much, but under the hood, she's like a ship from several centuries in our future.
Amazing.
Mr. Maverick, from this moment on, you're the captain of the new Calnus.
Me? A captain?
You've handled your duties thus far admirably. I recommended you myself. The official order should arrive soon.
But...
Now, let me brief you on your mission. The new duties of SRF-003 Calnus and her crew are as follows. You will investigate unexplored planets within warp range, as well as participate in the search for the lost Aquila. Miss Sionji, you'll be Mr. Maverick's first officer. Support him well.
Sir!
Phase Shifa Beleth of planet Eldar. You will also be a part of the mission.
Me too, sir?
Oh? I thought the three of you were already a team.
Yes, sir. We are indeed a team. I happily accept your orders, sir.
Listen, Mr. Maverick, I know exactly what you want to say. But since the warp incident, the SRF has been severely crippled. All the other officers of Captain Class are injured and unable to handle the duties. I, too, have my hands full overseeing this base. Unfortunately, I can't even provide you with an adequate crew. This will be a difficult mission carried out by a select few. And right now, you're the only one capable of leading it. How about it, son? Do you accept?
Literally, this is a last-ditch effort kind of deal.
Because of a string of lucky coincidences. I know I didn't earn this through my own ability. Raimi, FaZe, I'll be counting on the two of you.
Of course. I'll do whatever I can to help, Edge. Together, we can do this.
I stand with Raimi, Edge. I promise to be of service. I still have so much to learn from you, after all.
I don't think you have anything to learn from me, but... Thank you, Raimi, FaZe. I am honored to accept the position of Calnus Captain, sir.
Very good. You may launch whenever your preparations are complete. I pray for your journey's success.
Sir!
Yeah, Edge is a captain now. He doesn't have to complain about that in regards to Crow. Not anymore. Ah, Monster Jewels. So, Monster Jewels are a pretty cool thing, right? You get data on monsters that you fight, the more that you fight them. Any monster in this whole bestiary that has completed data, you can actually drag a Monster Jewel into and get an accessory that gives you specific stats and abilities and whatnot. So, with that being the case, because you can also carry over monster data whenever you clear a game, which I did, you can go out of your way to make Monster Jewels that can actually help you out a pretty good bit. Some of these, though, you have to fight certain ones a lot, like a lot, in order to be able to get the data necessary. Some you only have to fight like 5 of them. Others, you have to fight a lot of times in order to get the data to 100%. Are bosses included? Some bosses, yeah. For sure. But, not all of them. Mostly like sub-bosses and stuff. Although, I could be incorrect on that because the order of this is like actually wrong. They don't sort bosses and enemies in any particular way. They just seem to have everything lumped in. So bosses are probably in here. Yeah, I was about to say. The final boss is definitely in here. So yeah, no, bosses included. We're going to save first before I transfer any Monster Jewel stuff, because I only have one right now, but I do want to make a good one. There we go. Actually, time to break the game. Nah, we haven't quite gotten to game-breaking territory just yet. But it's a very, very like strong thing. Let me actually look up Monster Jewel effects really quick. There's a guide for Monster Jewels specifically. Interesting. That's a lot of data. That's a lot of data. So let's look for something specific. This is in numerical order, so that's actually really good. We're not making the Chimera Beast Jewel. The Chimera Beast Jewel actually allows friendly fire. Nah, we don't want that. Ooh. Nope, not AVI. Yeah, we don't want that at all. Let's see. Ooh. Arch Spellmaster. Those are some really crazy, like, really off-the-wall changes and shifts. So the Arch Spellmaster Jewel, it takes 15% off of your total MP cost in battle, right? Good effect. The drawbacks. Your defense is lowered by 70%. Your intelligence is doubled, but your maximum MP is halved. That's... I don't know how to feel about that. Uh, 125. Okay. You know, I think we'll just make the Metal Scumbag Jewel. The Metal Scumbag actually gives plus 25% full after every battle, so increased amount of money gain, that's fine. I'm fine with this. And if we get another Monster Jewel, then we'll figure out what to do next. Hit plus 2% as well? Yeah, that's fine. We'll do that. Equip. We'll put it on... Ooh. Ooh. The stat drops. We'll put it on Edge, though. Wait, why does it drop defense so much? Ooh. That's not good. I guess we'll hold it until later. Edge about to give holder for the month. Right? Like, that's absolutely nutty. Seems to be a potentially habitable planet within warp range. Shall we travel there? Yes, let's. Now, you can make as many Monster Jewels as you have Monster Jewels available. I only had one at the time.
How does the captain's chair feel?
So,
this is how Crow sees the world.
Edge?
Being a captain means you have to take responsibility for an entire ship, an entire crew.
No, you don't have a crew
heavy
right now.
responsibility.
They said earlier they can't
Crow
provide a
bears
crew.
this burden every day of his life.
Buck up, Edge. Look, you're one step closer to Crow now. Right?
Yeah, I guess so. Besides, we three comprise the entire crew of the Calnus.
Now that you mention it, I guess we do. So listen, don't let this get to you. Just be yourself, okay?
Thanks, Raimi. One day,
Exactly.
I'll be able to bear this responsibility properly. I swear it.
Star Ocean, here we come!
Captain, launch preparations complete.
Ah, the title drop.
Ready to depart. All right? Calnus, engage!
Yes, sir!
Such a pretty game. Work laptop get? Nice. Edge, this is a major responsibility. Should I get Sprite or Torval Sprite? Raimi, hurry up, the ship is about to leave. Let's see, the ship's on autopilot through warp space, so get as much rest as you want. That sounds relaxing, actually. That sounds really relaxing, just being able to hang out and like vibe while a ship is in warp speed travel. I don't know, something about that is just really fascinating to me. Let me save. So, like other Star Ocean games, there are various points in the game where if you like check the right areas, do the right things, etc., you can actually trigger what are known as personal actions. If you remember the skits from the Tales of games, it's like that, except in cutscene form. They trigger at specific points in time. So there are some that are definitely 100% missable. You do, for some you have to have like certain characters in your party.
Hey, Welch!
Yes, sir! Here I am, blooming as a beautiful flower. Keep the garden shears away or I'll slap ya.
You've already been contacted, right? This is our new Eldarian crewman, FaZe.
What? You're just gonna ignore my joke? When did you develop such advanced ignoring skills?
It's a pleasure to make your acquaintance. I am FaZe Shifa Beleth, an Eldarian.
Look at this, even the rookie is completely unfazed. You kids, I'll be damned.
You could try to be at least slightly businesslike when you meet new people, Welch.
What is it?
It's a little late to be surprised, pal.